And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Athletics going up against the Chicago White Sox. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Aaron Grimes. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Emil Rivera.
Center fielder, number 31.
Up and in, and we are underway.
No strikes.
Swings through that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the ground. Takes it himself. One up, one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, William Banks.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
William Banks stands in now and watches strike one. That one misses. Now 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Sanchez makes the play, and there are two down.
Second baseman, number 29.
Two down, bases empty. DeAndre McDaniel up next for the A's.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1.
2 outs, bases empty. Line drive, caught. And 1-2-3 go the A's. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this one for the A's, Richie Dixon. Chris, how about a scouting report?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first, and the batter now, Carlos Sanchez.
The shortstop, number 20.
Just missed.
Ball one.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Andres Velasmil in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
1 out, base is empty. And that one hit to first, and it gets by him. One gone, runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Nino Almanzar. And that's in there for strike one.
I got 1 ball,
And a
1
pitch
strike.
out, but nothing going on. Velasmil, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That misses.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
No.
There's the ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 on, 1 out. McConnell getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the second game of the series. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Chris Christensen digs in now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Fastball is outside. Next offering is down low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
This one driven deep center field on its way, home run. He circles the bases, his second of the year. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off. 2
Ron Holder steps to the plate for the White Sox. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And that one sliced foul. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Line drive. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Now it's the second baseman, Doug Karowski. He's got some power, no doubt. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Tommy Turnwall. Grimes back to work. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And now the count is even. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
So a man at first. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Gerald Kazarian.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Grimes measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a 2-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. That to right. And that drops foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Inside. And the count is 1-2. That one the other way. Karowski. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Scotty Rockwell up next for the A's. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In there at the knees. Kazarian stands at first with 1 out. On the ground right side, 4. Not in time. He's safe. Next up for the A's, Cesar Santiago. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that's outside. And it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Holder makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher, number 26.
Here's the catcher to hit, Nicholas Lawson. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And delivers outside.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Dixon in the on-deck circle for the A's. First and second, 2 down. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
And now Richie Dixon. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Listen, you got to attack him just like you would any other hitter right here. Now, you can't let up just because you think it's a pitcher at the plate. If he gets a bloop single, 2 runs come around to score. You can't have that.
The pitch. That one's in there. And the count even at 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Christensen makes the grab, and that is that. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Gustavo Feliz. That's a strike. 0-1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Grimes. That one off the mark, 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now this is in the air down the line. Kazarian sizes this one up, nabs it, That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sanchez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Oh, 2 now. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the White Sox 3 and the A's 0. On to the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Ground ball left side. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, number 45.
William Banks up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, number 29.
DeAndre McDaniel, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now, Tommy Turnwall. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul. McDaniel off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. At the plate, Gerald Kazarian. Line drive. In plenty of time to first, and that's the 3rd out. A's strand a couple. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Velasquez. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball line to center. And he boots it. Gets off a throw.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap. Just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
So a man aboard. And next to hit for the Sox, Nino Almanzar. The walk and a run scored his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game and the numbers back.
Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Tanner McConnell. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rivera right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. Chi Sox held in check here, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 44.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these A's, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
So digging in, Cesar Santiago. And that one clips the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The White Sox leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw into second, and he's got it doubled.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here's the A's catcher, Nicholas Lawson. Walked his first time. That's
Ball
a
one.
little bit low.
Counts 1-0.
Runner at second here, one gone. That misses
Ball two.
the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
On the inside corner for a strike. That one fouled off, 2-2. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. Santiago, the runner at second with 1 away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Full count.
In the dirt. This one chopped up the middle. The throw to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Now batting, number 21.
Richie Dixon now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Runner at third, 2 away. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Missing inside. It's 2-2. Outside. Rivera next to bat for the A's. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's foul. He goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the White Sox 3 and the A's nothing. Here on the south side, here's the left fielder, Chris Christensen.
Number 32.
Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball 1. Dixon ready to fire now.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. To first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Number 28.
Now it's the right fielder, Ron Holder, and he's already singled in this game. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man at first with one gone. So up next for Chicago, Doug Karowski. And downstairs. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Man at first, one away. Here goes the runner. Cut out and miss. Throw to second and great jump. Here's a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Just missed it.
Number 17.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with two gone. First and second, 2 outs. Grimes getting ready to hit.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And there's a foul ball. Holder, the lead runner at second. Feliz on at first with 2 down. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back at right field. And now the center fielder, Emil Rivera. Grimes back to work. Outside low. Ball 1.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now that number 29.
DeAndre McDaniel up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. And a strike on the outside edge. McDaniel, 32 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Check swing called strike. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Interesting sequence right there for the 3-pitch punch out. Kept everything away, so it was all pretty much coming out of the same tunnel, but that was a great job of using the changeup to upset the timing and get him out front after coming at him with hard stuff with the first 2 pitches of the at-bat.
Here's a big power threat. Tommy Turnwall. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting, number 25.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Kazarian digs in now. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Next up for the A's, Scotty Rockwell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Turnwall, the lead runner out at second. Kazarian at first, 2 out of the inning. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Foul ball there. Check swing, and he held up.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground right side. Slings to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Andres Velasmil steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now snap throw to first. Velasmil back in on a dive. Almanzar batting with 1 down takes a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. McConnell, the next to hit. And that's outside.
That's just out.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Coming home. Out at the plate.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
And up next for Chicago, Chris Christensen. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Sox get one on the RBI double. It's now 4-1. Sixth inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And we're back. Start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Cesar Santiago. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Hit in the air left field. Velasquez on the move. One away.
Now batting, number 26.
So up next, Nicholas Lawson. And that misses. 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Rip to third. Handles, throws to first. Play is made, 2 out. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Darryl Nair.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That clips the corner. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next one is off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. Up the middle, Karowski, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. 6-7-8-2 in the bottom of the sixth. White Sox 4 and the A's 1. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Barry Shipley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ron Holder steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Right fielder, number 28.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm.
that's
Just
okay.
doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
In the air out to center. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number
Here's the second baseman, Doug Karowski. That one's in there, 0-1. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Fastball is outside.
That's ball 2.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Gustavo Feliz. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Aaron Grimes. In there, and it's 0-1. Feliz off of first with 2 away. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a soft liner out to left field. It falls for a hit. And the pitcher with a base hit.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And here is Carlos Sanchez.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. 2 left on. 7th inning coming up. White Sox 4 and the A's 1. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. This one in the air, center field. Velasquez pulls that one down, and there's 1 down. So digging in, William Banks. The shortstop takes the ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carlos Tapia, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Cabrera, a left-hander, also throwing. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and there are 2 outs.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 outs, base is empty. DeAndre McDaniel will hit next. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Velasquez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder, number 12.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Man at second. Now a fly ball to right center. Rivera sizing this one up and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Tanner McConnell. 1 for 3. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Banks. Fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And next to hit for the Sox, Chris Christensen. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. That one drifts inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Slings it across. Third out. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the A's 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Larry Denton. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 15.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tommy Turnwall. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Denton, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Movement in the bullpen. Ken Cruz, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Feliz makes the grab, 1 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Kazarian in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That misses the zone. 2-0. Slider for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Ball 3.
Right side and foul ball. Time called now before the payoff pitch. The White Sox leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Headed towards the corner. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 out, runner at second. Rockwell now at the plate.
0 for 3 in this one.
That misses. Ball 1. Kazarian leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball inside.
Next offering upstairs.
And there's the strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Holder pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now that's number 54.
Now the third baseman, Cesar Santiago. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Ron Holder. Shipley back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rivera sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Doug Karowski. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Barry Shipley done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So a lefty out of the pen, Fabio Tejada.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Gustavo Feliz. Pitch
Counts
misses,
1-0.
and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Todd Matsumoto. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two outs. Foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. The White Sox lead 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ken Cruz.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here's the catcher, Nicholas Lawson.
Number 26.
So now a pinch hitter, Jay Plaza.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
Now he steps out as time is granted. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
way
Ball
high.
2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Popped in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. One down. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Chance Fernandez.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Esteban Salazar appears to be getting loose. Tapia also getting ready. On the ground to the left, McConnell. The A's down to their final out. So digging in, Emil Rivera.
Number 31.
On the ground out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, William Banks. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox even this series up at a game apiece. Grimes with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.